The United States Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, yes, the one some call Ice Barbie, is known for her conservative Christian values and her devotion to traditional marriage.
America needs to see what is possible when under God, the people rule.
She's often spoken warmly about her husband, Bryon, calling him a partner in all I do, a helpmate through busy and quiet times. He's not perfect, but he's perfect for me. Sweet, right? But recent rumors suggest that Bryon's reign as Kristi's perfect husband might be coming to an end. Word on the street is that their longtime marriage is in trouble, and divorce could be on the horizon. And while we don't have a front row seat to their private life, there are some pretty glaring signs that things might not be as picture perfect as they seem. First up, the whispers about Kristi Noem and Corey Lewandowski. Reports dating back to September 2023 claim that Kristi and Lewandowski have been involved for years. One former Trump operative told the Daily Mail that he personally saw them being affectionate at a Republican Attorneys General Association meeting in 2020, even describing a moment where Kristi reportedly placed Lewandowski's hand in her lap.
But I've enjoyed spending time with him.
And it didn't stop there. The New York Post says the pair were also handsy at a crowded bar in Orlando during the 2021 Conservative Political Action Conference. Others have come forward since then, with one source telling New York Magazine that everybody knows they're together, even if it's impossible to prove. Another simply called it the worst-kept secret in D.C.
I think that the media has turned on me.
Then there's the couple's living situation, which has raised eyebrows. Bryon hasn't publicly commented on these rumors, but reports suggest he may have left the governor's mansion in 2021 after stories about the alleged affair came out. The South Dakota Standard even reported a moving van outside the mansion that September. Now it's true that the Noems have long dealt with long-distance living. Kristi spent a lot of time in D.C. during her congressional career, and Bryon would stay with her and the kids for slumber parties on air mattresses, as she recalled in her 2022 memoir.
So I was a governor for many years, so I recognize the responsibilities that you have on your shoulder when you're a governor.
But fast forward to 2024, and Kristi is now reportedly renting a luxury apartment in Washington, D.C., right across from Lewandowski, with witnesses saying he often carries a duffel bag to and from her place. Elevator encounters and sightings in common areas? Yeah, people are talking. And let's talk about Kristi herself. She's known for being able to put on a good front, not just in terms of her polished look, but her public persona too.
And I think the American people want somebody who's real.
Could it be the same in her marriage? Publicly, everything might look perfect with Bryon, but the cracks could be closer to the surface than anyone realizes. Take June 2025, for example. Kristi posted on Instagram, wishing Bryon a happy Father's Day, praising him for creating memories with their grandchildren. Sounds wholesome, right? But the comments section told a different story. Some fans weren't buying it, with one person asking, "How's Corey Lewandowski these days?" And another adding, "What a great guy, even after you had your little affair." Clearly, the Noem's marriage has a lot more layers than what meets the eye, and the rumors, sightings, and public posts all paint a picture that's complicated, to say the least. And while the speculation around Kristi's marriage continues to swirl, with some wondering if she and Bryon are heading for divorce, she's not the only high-profile woman in Trump's circle whose personal life has people talking. Another familiar face from his administration, Pam Bondi, has kept her romantic life so private that many are still wondering, is she even married? Here's what's known about her love life. Pam Bondi has always been in the spotlight for her professional achievements, but when it comes to her personal life, especially her relationships, she's kept things pretty private. Still, over the years, a few key details have slipped through the cracks, and let's just say there's a bit to unpack. Born and raised in Tampa, Florida, Bondi studied criminal justice at the University of Florida before earning her law degree from Stetson in 1990. And that same year, at just 24 years old, she also said "I do" for the first time. She married Garrett Barnes, but the honeymoon phase didn't last too long. Their marriage ended after just 22 months. Ouch. In 1996, Pam gave marriage another shot, this time with Scott Fitzgerald. Sadly, that relationship ended too, and the couple divorced in 2002. After that, Bondi appeared to focus fully on her growing career, putting her personal life on the back burner.
You want to do everything at once, and there's so many great things we can do for our state, but you learn that you have to prioritize.
But love wasn't off the table for good. In 2012, Pam Bondi got engaged to ophthalmologist Greg Henderson. He was a widower and father of 4, and from the outside, it looked like the two had found something really solid. That same year, they were photographed together at a luxe Caribbean resort, Pam wearing a white dress no less, which naturally sparked rumors of a secret wedding. Classic tabloid moment.
Absolutely.
They shut those rumors down pretty quickly. In an email to the Tampa Bay Times, the couple clarified, "We are enjoying a happy and blessed trip and are deeply in love with each other." Pam Bondi also shared that she wanted to get married someday, but not at a resort. She hoped for a ceremony at a small church at a Baptist church in Tampa. Definitely more her vibe, quiet, meaningful, and close to home. But by 2015, cracks started to show. Reports began surfacing that Bondi and Henderson had broken up. Neither of them commented publicly, but the two stopped appearing together, and the silence pretty much spoke for itself. Then came John Wakefield. Pam Bondi first shared a photo with Wakefield on Instagram in October 2024 during a Buccaneers game. Since then, he's been showing up more and more, appearing regularly in her posts and even as her profile picture. But who exactly is John Wakefield? He's a successful businessman, co-founding Varner Wakefield Equity Partners, a private equity firm focused on real estate investments across the United States. Clearly smart, accomplished, and comfortable in the spotlight.
It's been great.
Wakefield's background? He studied English at the College of Charleston, then earned an international MBA from Thunderbird School of Global Management. Wakefield also has 3 kids from a previous relationship, and if you check out his Instagram bio, it proudly reads, "My 3 monster children are roaming the world." Sounds like a fun dad for sure. Now, here's where things get interesting. At Pam Bondi's swearing-in ceremony as U.S. Attorney General in February 2025, Donald Trump casually referred to Wakefield as her husband.
You know what? We all adore Donald Trump.
And yes, they've both been spotted wearing what looks suspiciously like wedding rings. But no formal announcement has been made, so we're all just reading between the Instagram lines for now. Well, now she's back in the spotlight again, this time thanks to Saturday Night Live.
Do you affirm the testimony you are about to give before this committee will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
No.
Thank you.
But here's the thing. Pam doesn't get offended easily. Instead of firing back, she joined the fun. After SNL aired a cold open with Amy Poehler and Tina Fey playing her and South Dakota Governor Kristi Noem, Bondi took to X and wrote, "Secretary Noem, should we recreate this picture in Chicago? Loving Amy Poehler." Now that's one way to handle a parody.
That's right, it's me, Kristi Noem. I spell my name with an I because that's how I thought it was spelled.